Hello everyone and welcome to another Starcraft 2 livecast. For this one playing
Not enough
go right away.
minerals.
Go. We're playing a TvZ and we are on year 0, which is a
Not enough
long rush
minerals.
distance, which means I have to send that SCV out right away if I want to actually get that Inge Bay block.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Alright, take a gas.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Additional supply depots required.
Oh, you got it first hit. Impossible to recover from. Even though it puts the Terran behind more than the Zerg. That there is a mindset of a successful StarCraft 2 player. If you don't like anything, leave the game. Alright, looks like we got another Zerg. Port Alexander this time, so a better map for me. I like that. Alright.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Now an SCV.
Not enough minerals.
Depot.
Not enough minerals.
And gas.
Not enough minerals. Additional supply depots required.
Was spotted by the Overlord. Enjoy block though.
Not enough minerals.
I can't build here. I can't build here.
I'm not worried about how late up my stuff at home is though. This will buy me a little bit of time maybe.
Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required.
I think we're good. Yeah, send this guy back inside. Certainly those Zerglings are on the way.
Command center upgrade complete. Command center upgrade complete. Base is under attack. Add-on complete.
I can't build here.
Add-on complete.
Okay.
Insufficient Vespine gas. Command center, not enough energy. Unacceptable landing zone. Add-on complete.
I need missile turrets.
Mineral field depleted. Command center upgrade complete. Additional supply depots required.
I need gas geysers.
Additional supply depots required.
I can't build here.
Upgrade. Not enough minerals.
I need those guys.
Research complete. Mineral field. Add-on. Additional supply depots required. Upgrade complete. Additional supply depots required. Not enough. Mineral field depleted.
Alright, new command center too.
Add-on complete. Not research complete. Additional supply depots required. Additional supply mineral field depleted.
See if we can clear some creep in the middle.
This bed will be quiet.
Got any extra firepower?
Your forces are under attack. Upgrade complete.
It's heating up out here.
Alright, let's add 3 more factories.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
1, 2, 3.
Insufficient Vespine gas. Additional supply. Command center upgrade complete. Not enough energy.
Got any extra firepower?
Additional supply. Additional supply depots required.
Right.
Your forces are under attack. Additional supply depots required. Additional supply.
really chases those things down.
Got any extra firepower?
Mineral field depleted.
It's heating up out here.
Mineral field add-on complete.
Got any extra firepower?
Your forces are under attack. Unacceptable command. We are at maximum supply. Unacceptable.
It's heating up out here.
Upgrade. Mineral field depleted. Command's SB ready.
Got any extra firepower?
SCVs are under attack. Mineral field.
Mayday! Mayday!
Mineral field depleted.
It's heating up out here.
Mineral field depleted. Base is under attack.
This battle required.
Got any extra
That should be game.
firepower? There's something in the way.
GG. Got enough of the Brood Lord, so he wasn't going to be able to cut in any further. And he made a major sacrifice even moving out with those Brood Lords. Left himself wide open to the Hellbat harass, which he was barely handling beforehand.
Mineral field depleted.
I think it's always best for Zerg to attempt to make it to their late game composition, so take a more defensive stance. A lot of Zergs like to get up to that Broodlord siege army
Mineral field depleted.
and just start trying to ram their way in. But I think if they take their time, get out their spellcasters, their high-tech units, their stack defense, their creep spread, then the late game Terran has no chance versus Zerg. Now, getting to that point is not a simple task, but trying to win at the part of the game where I'm strongest probably isn't smart. Is less smart, we'll say. That's why I try to keep this aggression on, like, as hard as I possibly can. That's why I add more factories now to keep out the Hellbat production and add in late game nukes. Just try to keep that tempo going and going and going, because if he ever establishes his half of the map, he's just going to be able to win the game of attrition easily in the late game. Terran has no late game splash damage anymore, and Zerg still has all those sieging units, swarm hosts, Brood Lords. Even Ultralisks are a nice way to cut through a base if you ever want to. And at the same time, all the efficiency of abduct, can't even speak, parasitic bomb, fungals, neurals. And of course the only mineral only spellcaster in the game with the Queen, which is much more useful than late game Hellions or Zealots or Marines or whatever mineral dump unit there is. So I was pretty happy with the way the movement of my harass was going there. You want to keep the pressure going non-stop. You never want to hit the same place with two different things around the same time, because you'll be in position for that. So sending Hellbats multiple directions, having your Ravens not near your Hellbats, that's kind of what I'm looking for. So if you look at the mini-map, you can see the Hellbats are up north, and then I got my Ravens in the middle. I got some fresh creep tumors, maybe an Overlord, I'm not sure, maybe some creep queens. While that harass is happening. Chased me really far. Even if it's just a couple units, if he doesn't have his army there to defend, then those couple units might force him to pull back his whole army, depending on how he decides to control his army. Right, so here's everything pulling back for literally one Hellion, one Marine, and one Marauder. So again, clearing creep in the south. Meanwhile, up in the north, we got Hellbats going in to harass. So now he's out of position for this. We get to take down the stack defense while he's not there. Almost fry a bunch of drones. And then in the south, we have the Hellbats going once again, while we move out our Ravens to the north. So this whole army's there. Meanwhile, we're in the north, clearing out some creep. And getting ready to circle these Ravens back to the south, because in the north, once again, more Hellbats arriving. Now it turns out he decided to attack. Which means we have these Hellbats, and these ones eventually when I send them out. And he has basically nothing on defense. So things were not going well for him at all. But again, I feel like this move he's making here guarantees that he's going to lose. But I can understand it. If he sees things are going poorly and it's just getting worse for him, then maybe you gotta take a giant risk. And this is his giant risk. Like, this is go, maybe I can turn to a base trade, maybe I can get on top of his production and screw him up, maybe I can shut down his economy, which will force him to slow down and have to rebuild, which can finally allow me to stabilize at home. Or maybe I can just get him on the defense. Maybe if I attack him, he won't be attacking me. He'll come back and defend. I didn't notice it with my Ravens. Obviously I would have defended if had I known, but being halfway across the map, I decided to attack. So he gets the one base, more or less uncontested. Don't mind him killing the siege tanks, because the siege tanks are just gonna hurt me a lot when they shoot broodlings. Like here, I'm hitting my own planetary and my own SCVs. So the extra Hellions are sent out, so now I got Hellbats in his third. Hellbats checking his fifth, then going to his third. And Hellbats checking his fourth and his sixth, and then heading to his natural as well. I guess we missed it there, and then I was able to catch his Broodlords undefended. Didn't have much left for the Corruptors. I guess in the chaos of this, they might have been sitting under missile turrets. Yeah, especially with the A-move. Hard to blame someone for A-moving though. You know, you kind of just want to quickly do an attack and then go back and try to save what's going on at home. Yeah, now we got him down to 3. It's finally able to queue up the attacks on the siege tanks, so now they won't be shooting broodlings anymore, they'll be shooting queens. I don't think those 3 spines he set up is going to be able to hold. Even if it does hold, that keeps all of his tech structures alive, but basically leaves him with no income. Actually leaves him with a lot more income than I thought it would. He still has 4 gas geysers and 5 mineral patches. Won't last very long, that's for sure, but it's still there, surprisingly. My gas is mined out, my main down to 2 patches. Okay, I guess it's earlier in the game than I thought. But that's a big pile of 3/3 Hellbats, and he's got nothing to defend with. Yeah, so with that, we'll call it the end of this video. Thank you everyone for tuning in, and I'm out of here. Goodbye.